Hi, this is Neil from UseMyFrame.com, and a question I get asked all the time is, what's the difference between regular transitions Gen S and the XtrActive? I got a pair of each, or I got a lens of each with me right now. I'm in the car. We're actually on our way to Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm here with Chrissy. Chrissy, say hi.
Hi.
She doesn't want to be on camera. But we're going to get Buffalo Wild Wings for everyone for lunch. And I thought, you know what? Let's squeeze in a short video because I'm kind of interested myself. And I brought with me a VLT meter that stands for visible light transmission. So we'll be able to have an act instead of just having the camera look at it and trying to see what the darkness would be, which I'll show you that too. But we can have a more precise measurement using that meter. And we'll see just how much darker, if at all, do the XtrActive get than the regular. Here we go. Okay, here we go. This is the regular Transitions Gen S. And I've kept them in these packs on purpose, just so try to drive. Don't be crazy, Mom. Yeah, so that's the regular transition, and then this one is the Transition Gen S. And I kept them in these wrappers just to keep the UV exposure down to a minimum. All right. Pretty sunny day here in Rock Falls, Illinois. What's the weather today? Actually, it says it's 82. Look at that. All right, so let's just do a quick look. So I don't know. This is the regular Gen S, and this actually looks like it is darkening a little bit. Look at that. Right?
You have it directly under the windshield.
That's what we want.
Here.
Well, we want maximum. I want to test the maximum amount that they will darken. That's what I want to know, because there's a UV filter in all of our windshields. So, oh, the XtrActive is definitely darker though. So, okay. Well, we're almost at Wild Wings, so I'm gonna just keep letting these sit in the sun. Generally takes a couple minutes, and Chrissy made a good point that, yeah, the lenses are usually going to be further back, like when we're driving. So the actual real world scenario is going to be a little different, but I wanted to find out a maximum. How much can they possibly darken behind the window of a car? Say someone's in a convertible, right? Nope. Well, then they're going to get maximum UV. That's what I mean, yeah. I thought about it after I said it. Alright, let's check. So, and I guess what I could do is I could put these on the car outside, like on the hood or whatever, and we could, let them go all the way to the max just to compare that to. So it's been a few minutes, a little over 3 minutes, or just running up on 3 minutes. Let me pull this meter out and I'll start checking. Alright, so you see it shows 100% right here. That's our visible light. Really? Oh, that's one of our puppies. Puppies from Caleb. Did they see us? Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. So visible light, right now there's nothing hindering this, so it should read 100%, which is what that is. That's a good thing. And we're gonna. Too bad we weren't on the other side. I could have seen.
I know.
Oh, there he is.
Hey,
Hey!
Hi guys.
Hey, buddy.
Looking good. All right.
Tight.
All right. That was tight.
Yes.
Ah, Caleb's son. All right, so I'm being careful not to let these lenses mix. Yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, actually, I might as well just wait till you park since we're here already. It's probably hard to tell on the back, on the black background, so that probably ain't doing much. But well, at least you didn't park in front of that one. All right. You go in, grab the stuff. I'll finish this off. Well, just let me know. I won't be long. Okay, here we go. So first up, let's do, sorry for the camera going all crazy. I hate watching YouTube videos that do that, and here I am doing it. But it's hard doing it with only two hands. All right, so this is the regular transition, Gen S. I'll put it in there, and we are going to, we'll just say about 77%. When I put it in, you notice the number started going up because it was blocking the UV. So about 77%. Okay, now here comes the real test. Will the transitions XtrActive, how much darker? Here we go. It was first at 49. So it was darker, right? And then you see it started going back up. I could put it back in the sun real quick. Let's see if we can get it back. This thing's hard to see. Down to 44, actually. Okay. All right, so what I'll do now is I'll take these out to the front of the car. And we'll let them sit there a couple minutes and get as dark as they can outside, just for comparison. So I got the Gen S in my left hand, the XtrActive in my right. All right, Gen S, XtrActive. So I'm gonna give these a couple minutes out here. See what we get. Sun is behind a cloud, so we're not getting maximum UV. UV will still come through the cloud, so it's still a good real life scenario here. But let's see. I'll actually be interested to see. These are my glasses. What do my glasses measure out now? I still have the Gen 8. And it looks like it's at 45 and going back up. All right. Let's see where we're at with the Gen S. And we're at it started about 32% and going back up. How about the XtrActive? Same amount of time. 22%. All right. Boy, is that annoying. All right, and we're getting, the sun's peeking from behind the clouds, so see if they'll get a little darker. Give them a little bit, then I gotta go in and help Chrissy. But yeah, this is a question that if I was one of those really cool, sophisticated YouTubers, I'd scroll all those comments that have asked me to do this test from our comments page on our YouTube channel. But I probably won't be able to figure that out. But Just so you know, I do read every comment that goes through on our videos, and I'm really grateful. And you know, it's surprising. I'm not a professional YouTuber. You know, I'm a professional optician. I make glasses, but YouTube, not my thing. But just, you know, it's surprising how much these cheesy videos have helped people. So hopefully this helps too. All right, let's take a look again. So sun's out. Been hitting right on these lenses now for a couple minutes directly. Let's see where we're at. So first up, Gen S. Let's see what we got. 20 is about 25 it started at. All right, and it's hard for me to tell on the screen what it was, so I had to look directly over the phone onto this. But that's what it was. It was about 25, and I'm not sure how this is showing up on the camera. All right, so now we'll do the XtrActive. First hit the 16, then went to 19. So I would say maybe 18, 19. Real world test at 16 might be too much. Real world coming in around 19, and then it started jumping up right away. So remember, the XtrActive, this is not their Gen S XtrActive yet. They have not updated this line like they have their regular signature. But you could tell, even though it's an older technology, it still is the darkest. So if you're very light sensitive, usually the XtrActive are the way to go. They get a little darker in the car, as we saw, and they get darker outside. All right, appreciate you watching. Any comments, drop them below. I'll be sure to write you back. And be sure to check out our website, UseMyFrame.com, for prescription lenses in any frame. Thanks.